urgent per advice of the presiding officer.
Your Honor, please.
Hindi nga, parang sigurado ka. Yung pala yung pinangangatawanan mo eh.
Opo.
Bakit hindi mo nilagay certified urgent per advice of the presiding officer?
Actually po yun ang matagal na naming practice. Pag sinabi po ng membro...
Wala akong pakialam sa practice mo. Ang sinasabi ko ito, kasi mga dokumento ito eh. Nakapag-iinit ng ulo kasi ang kanina ka pa eh. Nilagay, minutes ito eh. Calendar of business. Carino, Mr. Chair. Nasaan po kayo, Mr. Carino? Kayo po yung Sangguniang Bayan Secretary.
Opo, Your Honor.
Dito po sa calendar of business ninyo, dated January 14, 2020, sinabi nyo rito, kaya in-include po ninyo itong resolution nito because certified urgent under the office of the mayor.
Opo, Your
Tama?
Honor. Opo, Your Honor.
So kanina sinasabi mo, wala namang certified urgent letter ang mayor. Bakit mo nilagay sa calendar of business on January 14, 2020?
Yung pong certification itself wala po sa office ko.
Kaya nga, bakit mo nilagay nga na certified urgent from the office of the mayor? Wala naman pala. So this is misleading.
Yun po ang banggit ng presiding officer during that time.
Bakit hindi mo sinabi certified urgent per advice of the presiding officer?
Your Honor, please.
Hindi nga, parang sigurado ka. Yung pala yung pinangangatawanan mo eh.
Opo.
Bakit hindi mo nilagay certified urgent per advice of the presiding officer?
Actually po yun ang matagal na naming practice. Pag sinabi po ng membro...
Wala akong pakialam sa practice mo. Ang sinasabi ko ito, kasi mga dokumento ito eh. Nakapag-iinit ng ulo kasi ang kanina ka pa eh. Nilagay, minutes ito eh. Calendar of business. Sinabi mo certified urgent from the office of the mayor. Hindi pala totoo. So niloko mo na yung Sangguniang Bayan. Tama. Pati kami, niloloko mo rito. Tama. Tama o hindi?
Wala po akong niloloko, sir.
Ito yung nilagay mo rito eh. Sinasabi mo galing pala sa presiding officer. Bakit sinabi mo sa mayor? Pagkatapos sinabi mo uli, sa minutes na ito, the same date, January 14, 2020, certified urgent under the office of the mayor. Pangalawang panluloko na naman ito. Mr. Chair, ano ba ang ating rule kapag niloloko tayo?
As of now, we have a quorum and it all depends on the members.
Sinasabi ko sa iyo kanina pa eh. Dalawang panluloko na ito. Oh, sagot. Anong gusto mo sabihin?
Ayon po dito sa certification, Your Honor, please.
Hindi nga.
Ang
Okay, sa agenda mo, sabi mo certified urgent from the mayor. Hindi totoo, galing pala sa presiding officer. Pagkatapos sa minutes of the meeting, certified urgent from the office of the mayor, hindi rin totoo. Pagkatapos nagbigay ka ngayon ng certification, pangatlo. Ito ngayon lang, binigay mo sa amin. Certified urgent coming from the office of the mayor. Pangatlo na to, Mr. Chair. Anong gagawin natin sa taong ito? Gusto ko sana kitang tanungin pero ayaw ko nang maniwala sa iyo eh.
May I answer, Your Honor?
Please.
Oh,
Opo. Ang banggit po sa akin ng presiding officer during that time, certified urgent yan under the office of the mayor.
kaya nga kinocover mo si mayor eh. Tingnan mo.
Under the office of the mayor po ang sinasabi
Kaya nga,
ko.
kinocover mo siya. Ito, January 14, gumawa na kayo ng ordinance. Isipin mo, Mr. Chair, in-agenda ng January 14, kinover ng minutes ng January 14, January 14 pa rin ang ordinance. Sa isang araw, kaya nga mayroong urgency. Pero wala kang nakitang urgency sa office ng mayor. Sinasabi mo, did you advise the mayor when you prepared the agenda that your presiding officer informed you that it's certified urgent from the mayor. Did you call the mayor that it was certified urgent?
Your Honor, please, ako po ESP secretary lang po.
Tinatanong nga kita
Kung ano lang
tinanong
po ang sasabihin ng mga bosses natin, hindi ko po may tatanong sa kanila kung nasaan yung in respect to them, Your Honor. Sila po, yung pong
Hindi
Vice
ko
Mayor,
sinasabi ang respeto dito. Mamaya na yung respeto. Ang sinasabi ko, tinawagan mo man lang si Mayor, tinext mo si Mayor. Mayor, totoo po bang certified urgent ito? Sinabi mo ba?
hindi po, Your Honor, naniniwala lang po ako doon sa banggit ng presiding officer during that time. Yun lang po ang natural po, hindi ko naman po tatanungin. Wala po, it's outside the authority of the SB Secretary to disagree with the Vice Mayor or any member of the Council whether totoo po ang presentation nila
So
sa
you
akin.
follow your bosses blindly?
Honestly, kung ano po
No,
ang
no, no, no. Do you follow your bosses blindly?
out of respect, yes, Your Honor.
Out of respect?
Opo, opo. Kasi po, hindi ko
So
makukwestiyon.
pwede kang magbulag-bulagan dahil sa pagrespeto mo sa kanila?
I stand on the...
Kaya nga. So pwede kang makulong, di ba? Sapagkat pinagsinungalingan mo kami 3 beses.
I hope,
Sa Biblia, nung tinanong si Apostol Pedro 3 beses na tumilaok ang manok, baka ganyan ang mangyari sa'yo. So magsasabi ka na ba ng totoo o hindi?
Your Honor, please, yung po, ang lahat po ng sinasabi ko dito ay totoo because I am under
Okay,
oath,
so
Your Honor.
totoo rin that there are at least 12 requirements na dapat sana ay kinuha nyo muna bago kayo nakagawa ng land conversion. Ang mga ito ay marami ito, pero ang 3 pinaka-importante: certification from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources stating that the land is classified as alienable and disposable. Certification from the Department of Agriculture as the total area of existing agricultural sugar lands. Certification from the Department of Agrarian Reform indicating that such lands are not distributed or covered by notice of valuation and CARP, blah, blah, blah. 12 po ang iba pang mga requirements. Kahit na wala itong requirements na ito, na-reclassify po ninyo yung lupa ng mag-asawang Lilibet Anicete at Fernando Anicete. Tama po.
As per record, Your Honor, tama po, based on the
So
minutes
sa
of-
mga tweet, kahit wala pong requirements, ganun po kabilis sa loob ng isang araw lamang, sa kabila ng pagtatanggi mo na walang letter of urgency. Malinaw dito na pinilisan po ninyo yung paggagawa ng resolution para lamang may sakatuparan ninyo yung land conversion kahit na walang necessary documents required by law. Tama po.
Sir, yung
Tama po.
Opo, opo.
Ayun, Mr. Chair, tingnan mo itong mga... Ngayon po, Mr. Chair, wala kasi ang ombudsman sapagkat sinabi nga nila hindi sila makakapag-attend dito. Pero ang original charge po kasi kay Mayor, gross neglect of duty at saka grave misconduct under Section 3E, Republic Act 3019, Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices po ito. Ngayon, gusto ko po sanang itanong, with all due respect sa ombudsman, bakit po nung mapatawan po siya ng 6-month suspension, ay naging administratively liable lang siya for simple neglect of duty and simple misconduct. Ito sana yung, kaya po tayo dumidinig dito, Mr. Chair, sapagkat tinanggap na po na there are 12 requirements necessary for them to evaluate whether or not they will reclassify the land. Pero wala, inamin po nila Bakit po kaya simple neglect of duty and simple misconduct lang ang naipataw ng ombudsman? Siguro bibisitahin po natin siguro, Mr. Chair, ng mga susunod na araw, baka pwede nating i-suggest na i-amend natin ang charter ng ombudsman.
Anyway, Congressman Marcoleta, your point is duly noted, and we'll write a letter to the Office of the Ombudsman with regards to that. And actually, question of the issue with regards to reclassification, ito din pong nangyari doon sa Mexico, Pampanga, yung mga conversion ng lupa na walang specific requirements. And in fact, in this issue with regards to the mga harot property, may sulat po dito. Yes, we have just received a letter coming from the Department of Agrarian Reform and DNR na indeed wala ang certificate of conversion. So it confirms the allegation, Kong Dante. Please proceed.
Ang binabanggit ko po, I'm referring to Section 60, Chapter 4 po ng Disciplinary Action. Ito po sa charter ng Ombudsman, Mr. Chair. Nasa pagdidisiplina pala ng elective local officials, hindi lamang suspension, kasama po yung removal from office on any of the following grounds, ano? Dishonesty, abuse of authority. Ito po, sa tingin ko po, higit pa rito yung nangyari ngayon. Ngayon, meron po bang representative ang Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Mr. Chair?
Please, Attorney Anlas.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat.
Attorney Carlas,
yes, sir.
are you familiar with DILG Opinion number 22, series of 2020?
I'm very familiar, sir, but if you could refresh my memory.
Ang date po nito ay January 31, 2020.
I'm not really familiar, sir.
Ito po kasing circular na to, sa legal opinion na ito po kasi, binabanggit, Mr. Chair, na yung pong probinsya ng Pampanga ay gumawa ng Memorandum Circular number 54, series of 1993, which is in connection with Section 20 of Republic Act 7160, na kung saan po ay ang Sangguniang Panglalawigan po may either approve or disapprove an application or reclassification of agricultural lands. Halimbawa po, when the land ceases to be economically feasible and sound for agricultural purposes as determined by the Department of Agriculture. O kaya po naman where the land shall have substantially greater economic value. With these parameters, sir, maaari po ninyong tingnan, balikan nyo uli itong ginawa ng munisipyo ng San Simon. Base po rito sa parametro ng binabanggit ko pong dokumento sa inyo.
Yes, sir. We will check our record, sir, if that ordinance is in compliance with that DILG opinion with respect to land reclassification.
Thank you. Kanina po, Mr. Chair, ay nabanggit nga yung anomalous land purchases sa expansion po ng munisipyo ng San Simon, na kung saan dito ay nasuspinde pala si Mayor Abundio Punsalan ng 6 months, pero May 2020 pa po ito, so matagal na ito. Ang violation niya po rito again is grave misconduct. In charges po niya, gross negligence and gross dereliction of duty and grave abuse of authority under Section 660 of the Local Government Code. Ito po yung gusto sana nating i-refer sa Ombudsman, Mr. Chair, sapagkat dito maliwanag na naman, yung background po nito ay illegal use and disbursement of public funds. Ito po yung 45 million pesos. Yung lote po na binili ng munisipyo ay covered po ng resolution dated February 4, 2020. Ito, urgent resolution na naman po ito. Puro urgent resolution po ito. Sabi po ni George Carino, Mr. Chair, meron pong kontrata itong pagbabayaran na ito. Tama po ba ito, Mr. Carino?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, hindi po ako ang sumagot doon.
Ano po?
I'm sorry, hindi po ako ang sumagot doon sa whether or not there is a contract pertaining to the purchase of land, Your Honor.
Pero kayo po ba yung sanggunian secretary anong panahon na ito ibinili?
Opo, Your Honor.
So meron po bang kontrata ito?
Yung pong contract, hindi ko po, it's in the office of the mayor.
O pwede po ba sumagot si Mayor? Mayor, kayo po kasi inasunto rito. Administrative case po na isinampa ng sangguniang panlalawigan. Ang sinasabi po rito ay wala po kayong deed of sale. Tama po ba ito?
Your Honor, hindi po tama. May kontrata po. May deed of absolute sale po kami.
Nai-submit na po ba nyo sa opisina ng COMSEC po ito?
Hindi pa po yata. Pero sa Sangguniang Bayan, Panlalawigan po, na-submit yan kasi na-penalty po ako ng 6 months yan for my administrative.
Kasama po yung meron pong corresponding voucher po ito ng sale?
Yes po. Meron po. Kompleto po.
Meron pong certified true copies ng titles?
Meron po. Magkasasubmit po kami ulit. Kung
Meron pong
kailangan.
authority of sale?
Meron po at ratification
Merong
po.
appraised market value?
Independent po. Hindi po government.
Ano po?
Independent appraisal po yung aming
Oo nga,
pinagbasehan.
lahat po ng itong sinasabi ninyo, inai-submit po ninyo sa COMSEC?
Hindi pa po. Hindi pa.
Kanino po nyo sinubmit?
Sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan po during the hearing of the case.
Nandyan po yung sangguniang panlalawigan. Sinubmit po lahat ang dokumentong ito na binabanggit natin?
May recognize, Your Honor, please.
Yes, sir.
We have a copy of our official copy of our decision rendered in the administrative case filed against Mayor Abunjo Punsalan et al. Your Honor. This was a decision rendered by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan way back in May 24, 2021, and we impose the maximum penalty allowed by law to the Sangguniang, where we impose the maximum penalty of 6 months suspension. We have summarized the factual basis of the decision. As per our decision, Your Honor, with respect to the disbursement of public funds, the Municipality of Mexico issued and paid the amount of 45 million, Municipality of San Simon rather, 45,007,200 pesos, Your Honor, in connection with the parcel plan. The basis of the decision, because the check, the payment was actually made February 12, 2020, Your Honor. But as per record submitted to us by the COA who testified before the administrative case when it was heard by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, the deed of sale was dated February 14, 2020. So the payment was paid in advance even before the deed of sale was even executed, Your Honor. And in fact, during the time when the then COA representative testified, Your Honor, there was this letter submitted, duly signed by the members of the Finance Committee who are also present now, the municipal accountant, the municipal treasurer, and the budget officer, Your Honor, attesting to the fact that they told the mayor that the payment is irregular, the transaction is irregular because there were incomplete documents. And in fact, the resolution of authority that was granted to him at the time, Your Honor, was dated February 4. But as per provisions of the local government code, unless otherwise included in the ordinance as to the date of effectivity, the effective date of that resolution is 10 days after its enactment. So effectively, the resolution of authority becomes valid only on February 14. But as per the evidence duly proved, Your Honor, the payment and the checks were issued totaling 45 million. The first check for 30 million was issued February 12. The succeeding three checks totaling 10 million 7,200 pesos were issued February 13. But the deed of sale that was presented for audit to the COA was dated February 14, 2020, Your Honor. So payments were made even though there was no existing deed of sale. And what is more appalling, Your Honor, is the fact that the titles to the property, they have a notice of lease pendants duly
Kaya nga,
allocated
I
to the
agree with
memorandum,
you,
Your Honor.
attorney. Kaya nga, I meant to question his statement that there was a valid deed of sale. Ang totoo, wala.
Yes,
Kaya
Your Honor.
nagsisinungaling na naman siya sa ating, take note, Mr. Chair, hindi lamang yon, kahit na mag-produce sila ng deed of sale, hindi po pwede because the deed of sale is between the owner and Mr. J.B. Reyes Lim. Ito pong Gian Reyes Lim has no authority to sell the subject lots. Hindi naman po siya, kasi itong mga binili nilang, tama yung sinasabi nyo, binili nilang mga lupa, are involved in a case pending before the RTC of Macabebe, Pampanga in Branch 54.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ito po ay pinoprobate pa to sa will ni Artemio Reyes Sr. Hindi Special Proceedings number 05-0534. Ngayon, si Gian Reyes does not appear to be an heir to this probate proceedings. Hindi rin siya administrator. Paano po ibinenta kay Lim yung mga lupa kahit na ito'y cover pa ng deed of sale? Hindi tama, mali din, di ba, attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
At pagkatapos, ang gusto kong itanong sa'yo, kagaya ng sinabi mo, totoo lahat yon, puro mali ang kanilang mga ginawa at mga patakaran nila, kaya nga po yung charge nila, grave misconduct in office, gross negligence in the performance of official duties, and gross dereliction of duty. Ngayon po, ang tinatanong ko, kung anong opinion mo, if we talk about Section 20 of the Local Government Code, po pwede naman kasing removal from office eh. Bakit po ang ginawa ng local government ng Pampanga ay 6 months suspension?
Anyway, Attorney, no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Intelligence Attorney and Congressman Marcoleta, before you proceed and answer the query of Congressman Marcoleta, let me acknowledge the presence of the good Congressman Sergio Sidugo, representing APIC Party List. Thank you. Please proceed, Attorney.
Yes, Your Honor. The committee would have wanted, Your Honor, in the case to impose the maximum penalty of removal from office. But under present jurisdiction, jurisprudence, Your Honor, we are only allowed to impose the maximum penalty of 6 months, Your Honor. That's why our hands are tied with respect to the maximum penalty of 6 months, Your Honor.
Anong jurisprudence ang sinasabi mo, attorney?
I cannot just have the exact exact citation, Your Honor, but we do not have the
But the
authority.
citation cannot be clearer than Section 60 of the Local Government Code. Ito
supposedly, Your
sinasabi
Honor.
nyo,
We agree, Your Honor, but our hands are tied with there was this decision with respect to the maximum penalty imposable, Your Honor.
kasi po
In the next
ulit-ulit na to
hearing, I can
Tingnan po ninyo, nag-reclassify sila, walang requirements. Kahit isa.
yes, Your Honor.
Dito, bumili sila ng lupa, litigated pa under probate, at hindi naman kasangkot yung binayaran nila ng 45 million. Hindi pa po nyo na-appreciate itong nakalagay rito. Removal from office, Section 60, ang sinasabi po rito, abuse of authority is one of the grounds.
Yes, Your Honor. I perfectly agree with you, Your Honor, but we are constrained by existing jurisprudence, Your Honor. I can cite the jurisprudence, but not today because I have to check the exact citation, Your Honor.
At sinasabi niya, you were limited only to 6 months?
Yes, Your Honor. Local governments, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan.
Baka naman yung kaso na yun is not on all fours with
No, Your
dito
Honor.
po sa kasong pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. Baka hindi naman kapareho. Baka yun naman, hindi
Yes,
ganito.
hopefully that through this committee that could be clarified as well, Your Honor, so that as in the local government units over which we have administrative disciplinary powers, Your Honor, can be cleared as to really the extent of the penalty that we could impose on the erring public officials, Your Honor.
Anyway, Attorney, the query of Congressman Marcoleta was addressed to the governor's office sa inyo po.
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
you promised that in the next hearing you will explain with regards to
Yes,
the
Your Honor.
jurisprudence
Yes, Your
that you're
Honor.
mentioning.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
anyway,
Can we furnish the committee
Yeah,
copies
yeah,
of so that
no,
we haven't forwarded copies, I think, of the decision to the ombudsman.
please submit to
Yes, Your
this
Honor.
committee.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And please, on the next hearing, please prepare the
Yes, Your Honor.
query with regards to
Opo.
issue of jurisprudence.
Yes,
at,
Your Honor.
penalties.
Opo.
Congressman Marcoleta, are you done?
Pagbigyan ko na muna yung mga
Okay.
iba kasama
Yes.
natin.
Before, the next to interpret is Congressman Chairman Dan Fernandez, but before you, may manifestation lang po si